Welcome to Live Update, where each week 1UP's editors talk about what's happening on Xbox Live. This week, Justin and Alice talk about their experience with Xbox Live Arcade's new release, The Misadventures of PB Winterbottom. Tina and Mike discuss how they create their online avatars. And from Microsoft's X10 event, Microsoft Game Studio creative director Ken Lobb demos a level from the upcoming Xbox Live port of Perfect Dark. That's all happening this week on Live Update.
The Misadventures of PB Winterbottom, we have this pie thief who is so enamored with getting tasty and delicious pastries that he somehow breaks the space-time continuum, and chasing some chronoberry pie, all sorts of crazy time-shifting stuff happens, and he goes on some crazy adventures to collect as many pies as he possibly can.
And those adventures are in the form of puzzles, right? Where you have to, the goal is to collect the pies, but the Odd Gentleman has put all these different parameters around how you go about manipulating time to collect the pies. It's really in the making of clones of yourself. So you as Winterbottom, you can create these clones to help you kind of record yourself. And as you set these recordings, you can then interact with your own recordings. And as you go through, they'll add other layers on top of that. Like maybe you can't touch your clones anymore because they're evil, or you only have a certain amount of clones that you can use at one time. But it's all based around this clone mechanic that you really are manipulating time.
If you hold down right trigger while you're moving to the left, you'll have a recording of yourself moving to the left, and you can then smack that guy and have him collect pies for you. You can jump on top of his head and ride that across something a little more dangerous. And like you were saying, as you go farther along, maybe some of the clones won't react in quite the way you thought they were going to. There's never a boss, there's never an enemy that you fight unless you make that enemy yourself.
The game unlocks challenge levels as you go through. If you beat a level, it unlocks that level's challenge, which then, puts a different set of parameters on that level. So say you have to complete it within a certain time frame or do it within a specific amount of moves.
They have this poetry and the music and the sounds around it all flow together really well, and the pie just slides and fits right into that. For me, this is a smash hit for them. I was just so excited by watching the videos, by hearing the music, by just kind of seeing the game in action before it even came out. Like, I thought that I was gonna like the game, and finally getting to try it, finally getting to play it out, it strikes me in just the right way. I can't wait to dig into their next game.
And it's available for only 800 Microsoft points.
And it's coming up this Wednesday, February 17th.
Hey T, I see you're customizing your avatar here.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to make it look like me now, because I was goofing around for a little bit and made it look.
No, I hear you.
like
I do the exact same thing. I'll see how tall I can make myself, or fat, or skinny, or like a little baby, or whatever. But in the end, I usually end up making the avatar kind of look like myself. Just the way I dress. I even have a beanie on in my avatar. So.
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of nice, a guilty pleasure to make a virtual self, so you can see it, and then your friends can see it in their friends list and stuff. Well, they give you a lot. Like
they do.
I was wearing the Italy soccer shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, many people probably don't venture out into that area.
I don't.
There's like Ireland and stuff, Spain. You can represent your country.
These are soccer shirts?
Yeah.
Nice.
Great. But sometimes, you just want to see what else is out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of game-related goods that you can get for your avatar. Like BioShock 2 has some stuff out right now. They have like the helmet.
Right. No, I've seen that. They have Big Daddy helmet, Little Sister helmets. They have great T-shirts in the BioShock 2 shop. I wish they would make an Incinerate T-shirt, because I would totally wear that. You don't have to buy just clothes. You can also buy pets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because pets are available on Avatar Marketplace now. And the reason I bought a dog was because we also got a dog at the same time. And they actually had a puppy there that looked like our puppy, so I bought it. So my avatar actually has a puppy running around.
Nice.
Yeah.
They also have this crazy international collection now.
Yeah?
Which is new to me. I didn't know that it existed until just now. They have like Burton stuff, Adidas. There's also Tokidoki.
Oh, nice. Tokidoki. Cool.
I like the green shirt with the unicorn on it. They also have some crazy props. I don't know if you saw any of these, but they have let's see. They have like a band hero boombox, and then your guys like break dancing around it.
Oh, nice. That's what I like about the props, because the props don't just sit there. There's actually an animation that goes with the props. Like when I got the dog will appear and he'll run around you, and you sort of play with your dog a little bit. You know, that's the other thing I like doing, is that they show you the animation before you buy it.
There's a Valentine's Day coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look good for my virtual date. That's what I'm gonna do.
Virtual date on Valentine's.
Watch a movie on Netflix, you know.
Nice.
Gotta look good. I got these boots picked out. Check these out. They're pink. It's hot.
Hot. I like
And then I got these leotard stretch pants, you know, and they're leopard print. You gotta stand out, you know. I don't want to be like the rest of the girls out there. You gotta know that, you know, like I'm special. I'm unique.
Nothing says unique on Netflix Party more than stretchy leotard pants.
No, of course not. You know, you gotta keep it real.
So, obviously, Perfect Dark coming to Xbox Live Arcade in March. It runs 1080p, 60 frames a second. Basically, we took the entire game from the original N64, ported it over to the 360. Everything that you'd expect to work on Live does. So you have co-op on Live, counter-op on Live, also, of course, multiplayer on Live. We did add so that you can have 8 players for playing in any of the multiplayer modes.
So, do you want to hop in one of the levels and let's check it out?
I'll jump into level 1. Away we go. I'm going to be a wimp and pick agent because it's easier to do on TV.
Well, you're a pro. You could rush through the whole thing and like that anyway.
Speed run the entire game. Yeah, at least 10 years ago I could.
So, at what point did this project start up? Like, when was the decision made that you want Perfect Dark coming to XBLA?
It was about just under a year ago, after we finished Banjo-Kazooie. The developer 4J did a phenomenal job moving Banjo and Banjo-Tooie over to the Live Arcade for us. So the next obvious choice was to go at Perfect Dark. So we started it up. As you can see, we up-res all the textures. We redid the gun models as well as the character models. Redid skyboxes throughout the game. Basically, super fast was the goal. Can we get Perfect Dark running at 60 frames a second? Yeah, you can play 4 players, split screen still, and you can even play split screen versus split screen on Live.
How did you guys translate kind of the controls of what Perfect Dark was? I had single analog stick to now having 2 analog sticks.
So all we did really was move the yellow buttons onto an analog stick. So we wanted to really try and retain the feel of PD. So although it's a dual analog game, it plays more like, you know, what you would expect Perfect Dark to play like. The other thing we realized though is that there are obviously modern gamers, and so we didn't want to tweak rotation speeds or acceleration or anything, but we know that that different players like different button mappings. So we offer not just the original control setups, but we also have a couple special ones. They have cute names, kind of like the last time around. So this time we have the Spartan weapon control setup, and we have duty calls. You know, again,
So you can play through Perfect Dark with your Call of Duty-like controls, your Halo-like controls. Like,
yes. And again, it's more of a button mapping than trying to mess with the way, you know, the accuracy or the acceleration of the cursor.
have you guys announced a price point for Perfect Dark yet?
Perfect Dark will be $10. So there, we just announced the price point.
Awesome, man. It looks great and perfect timing. You just finished the first level. Ken, thanks. Always pleasure as always. Perfect Dark.
Good fun.
Yeah, Perfect Dark coming March. $10. Pick it up.